Hey YouTubers, I know it's been a long time once again, but life is definitely getting in the way these days. It's been about 2 weeks since my last video, maybe a little longer since we did the swim platform. You may notice that I put up the storage auction video. I finally got a chance to get around to editing that. But it's the day before Mother's Day, and once again we're not on the lake. Yesterday it rained all day long here in Dallas. It's only about 72 degrees and cloudy and nasty, kind of wind blowing out of the north. It's supposed to be like that tomorrow too, and man, my wife Elisa wanted to be out on the lake tomorrow really bad. It'll be sunny and 79, but you know, we want to be able to ski and everything like that, and it gets kind of boring sitting around on a boat watching, you know, the water go by. So we're probably not going to go out tomorrow, but you know, as far as making videos, I haven't been doing a whole lot of stuff that's actually worth video making, or making a video of, I should say. I have been working my tail off at work. We're making up for lost time after January and February. January and February were super slow for me, and it was really getting kind of scary. I thought, man, what's going on? Why is business drying up like this? But man, come March and April, it has just been like we've been shot out of a cannon. I've been busy again. It's been great, making up for lost time, or lost revenue, I should say. And so anyway, that's what I've been doing pretty much all the time. I haven't done a whole lot with the boat, but you notice that I'm standing in my storage unit where my boat is, and I can show you the few little things that I've done just when I've had a couple extra hours, kind of get up here and take care of it. But like I said, there's not a whole lot. I'm still working on the polishing video. We need about 3 or 4 good hours of messing around. And I thought I was going to do it last weekend. I had a guy has an old boat. He's just going to let me trailer over to the house and do. But last weekend we literally got up at, I think, 7:30 in the morning. We went all day Saturday. We had birthday parties, baseball games, we had everything. We didn't get home till after dark, and then on Sunday we had my son's 12th birthday, and we took him paintballing, which was ridiculously expensive. But it was fun, it was an experience, but that whole day was shot right there, and then we had dinner with friends. So last weekend was out, and like I said before, I've been working my tail off at work during the week, so I have not had a chance to do anything at all. So that's pretty much what's been going on. I mean, since the swim platform, I really have not had a chance. I went fishing with my dad one day. We went out, and it was kind of about like this. It was mid 70s, you know, maybe upper 70s, but the wind was blowing really, really bad. Some of the pictures that I posted on Facebook of the boat in the water was of that day, and it was nasty. We didn't catch anything, but the funniest part is his dad fell in the water. His hat blew off. And we were circling back around, and he was bent over the edge and couldn't get it, and he just rolled right over. So it was it was actually pretty funny. But anyway, like I said, and you know, this past week has been kind of hard because like I said before, we're coming up on Mother's Day, and this is the first Mother's Day I have without my mom. So it's been kind of a, you know, some conscious thing that's been bothering me. I mean, I was very close with my mom, our whole family was. And I think that this has, again, been a kind of a tough week with all the commercials and stuff like that. So I think we're, you know, slowly, you know, healing from all this, but it has definitely been very difficult. And I didn't realize how hard it was going to be, you know, coming up on the, you know, gosh, it'll be a year in July. And then this is the first big milestone, is that we're going to, you know, come up against as far as, you know, Mother's Days are concerned. So anyway, enough about that. Let's get on to the cool stuff, and there's not a whole lot, so I just wanted to get up a video up on YouTube to show you guys that I am still alive, and we'll still be doing stuff. Matter of fact, I'm going to be buying a GoPro HD camera. I know I've been talking about this forever, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. Funds are available, so I'm going to go ahead and purchase one of those so we can have action photos. I mean, I think that's the thing that's missing from this channel is I want to have some good wipeouts and stuff like that of us kneeboarding and wakeboarding and all that kind of good stuff, and make some cool videos down the way. We're actually, a buddy of mine are talking about also taking our trucks out and doing some good mudding, and I think that'd be kind of cool, you know, a little break from the everyday normal, you know, how-to videos, because I'm just kind of haven't had a whole lot to do and haven't had a whole lot of time, so might as well videotape our fun and have put that up also. But anyway, guys, you know, really want to thank you for help growing the channel, because we've really added a whole bunch of subscribers lately. And like I said, we're going into summer, and we're going to start adding a whole bunch of stuff and doing things around the house and the boat and so on and so forth. So with that being said, let's get on and take a look at what we've got. What is this laying in the gravel? This is my old bow stop. It is a Profile 2000. It's what Shorelander trailers used or still uses today, and it's a kind of an all-in-one winch configuration, and that winch is gone. There's 3 or 4 teeth that are missing, and I'd be going down the road and you could feel the boat bouncing around, and I noticed that was gone, so or it had come loose. So I've been looking for a solution to be able to figure that out, or to get it fixed for the longest time. And you know, finding parts for that thing is difficult. They're expensive, and it's like, you know what, I'm gonna have a whole new, I'm gonna either build or have a whole new bow stop made, and this is what I came up with. Okay, there she is. If you follow me on Facebook, you've probably seen pictures of this so far, and you notice that the bow roller is now blue. The CFO, CEO, boss, wife, whatever you want to call them, or call her, nixed the orange one. The orange one is a Stoltz polyurethane, and this is a Seasense polyurethane. That one is actually a 1/2 inch wider and fits better. However, she likes the color. So it's basically is the center portion right there is actually a teensy bit wider than this one. So it fits, it works, it does the job. I'll stick with it unless it becomes a problem. I'll hold on to this one, and that was like $37. But anyway, the whole story here is that other bow stop bolted on, and I just basically unbolted it. I went to Roadrunner Trailers here in Lewisville, Texas, and had them build. This is what they put on their trailers, and they built me kind of a generic one based on my measurements from there to there, which is 19 inches. And so they made me a bow stop. They sold me this really nice winch that had a strap on it, and they of course sold me that. And then I took grade 8 bolts, grade 5 or grade 8, I can't remember, and went all the way through the frame here. I'm still thinking like I'm going to go ahead and weld it on there. I'm not quite sure yet, but it seems to be working fine. I went and towed it around. You'll notice that the white does not match. I think I'm just going to have to go ahead and replace or go ahead and repaint the whole trailer. I'll do that when I got some time. Maybe that'll be a little project for a weekend down the way. But man, I tell you, it works great. I did have to move my, what do you call it, tongue wheel forward because this crank interfered with this. And somebody also mentioned that they thought maybe it would interfere with the bow, but it does not. It's a long way away. So with that being said, it's done, and I'm really happy with it. So that way it's nice and secure. We don't have to ever worry about it. I'm going up to West Marine later, and I'm going to get one of those seatbelt style safety straps that goes from the bow eye down, and it looks like a seatbelt retainer basically, and it's a ratchet strap like what you put in the back. So that way when you bolt it to the frame, and that way when you're going down the road, you pull it up here, you hook it onto the bow eye, and you cinch it down. Makes it real easy. Or I could just go with a chain like I had before, but I kind of like the look of the ratchets. So it's done. I am going to take my Sawzall and cut off the extra. Somebody mentioned it looked like crap with the extra bolt sticking up. I agree. I just didn't have enough battery charge in my Sawzall to be able to do it after drilling all those holes. So it's done. Really happy with it so far. Here's the other little addition that we got. Besides the, I don't know if I told anybody about this or not, but we added a little porta-john inside here. I'm not going to take the whole cover off and show you right now, maybe in a later video. We just got one of those little simple porta-johns from West Marine. It fits underneath the seat for the ladies to be able to go to the bathroom. I've been eyeballing this thing for probably about 3 or 4 months. We actually like going out and anchoring up with a whole bunch of different boats, and notice a lot of the guys use their portable showers to blow up water balloons, and we shoot the water balloons between boats. And I was like, well, how in the world do they do that? Well, they have transom showers and stuff like that to make it happen. Well, I'm not going to install a whole transom shower, so I found this. This is from Track Outdoor Products. I got this from West Marine, ordered it from them, and it's a 12-volt portable washdown kit. It has the pump, the hoses, and everything in this little bucket, which is real nice because it flips up. So basically you pull it off, and it has, this is supposed to be 20 feet of hose. It is not. They advertise it as 20 feet of hose. At the place where, if West Marine said it was 20 feet of hose, well, it's just a shade over 12 feet. So I've emailed the company and said, hey, what's the deal here? You guys are advertising a 20-foot hose, which would be nice when we're sitting at our dock and we're washing down the boat. We need to be able to go all over the place. So hopefully we'll work that out. It comes with 6 feet of inlet hose, which you can actually hook to a garden hose, or you can just drop it in the lake, which is real nice. So you just drop this sucker in the lake, and now you can wash off the deck, wash off the dog, whatever, when you're sitting out there, cool everybody off without having to jump in. It's a pretty neat little addition. And comes Comes with a 12-volt plug-in, which I think this is like 8 or 9 feet long, so it plugs into your cigarette lighter up in the boat. And then of course it comes with a little sprayer. The only thing that worries me is it looks like it uses these quick connects, and I hope that these quick connects are the standard quick. Oh, you know what? I'm looking at this and it's just a standard hose hookup. So what I could do is we could actually change these out into standard hoses and use a full hose if we wanted to. So we don't have to use this one per se. But it has a, it's like a, what do you call it? An airless sprayer type thing. It basically, when you plug it in, you turn it on, it pumps up and then stops until you pull the trigger. Once you pull the trigger, it starts spraying again, and then when you stop, the pump stops. It's pretty slick. So anyway, that is a neat little thing that I think will benefit us on the boat. And I've tried it out a couple times sitting at the house, and it looks pretty cool, and it works well. So I don't know until we get out there if it's going to make a hill of beans difference. But I sure would be able to get out, like to get on the lake to actually use it. So I'm ready for the hot weather that we had last weekend, 92 degrees, to come back so we can go back out on the lake. So that is it for the washdown kit, and that's it for little boat editions for right now. And I haven't posted any videos of this little sweetheart yet. This is our new addition to our family. This is Coco. She's our little 4-month-old lab boxer mix. Very well behaved, very submissive, doesn't mess around. I mean, she is a very, very good dog so far. She's obviously a little puppy and she does get into a lot of things, but for the most part, she really does not, she doesn't cause us any problems. She's dragging my little daughter around right now, but other than that, man, I tell you, this has been a good dog. This is the first dog I've owned since I was in college, and she is definitely a good dog. Look at that cute little face. She's just adorable. Hey, Coco. Yes, you can come up here and look at the camera, aren't you? She was real fearful of men at first, and it took me about 2 weeks to get her completely okay with me and everybody else, just by loving her and letting her know that she was okay to be around. And we start training in about a week, and hopefully get her to stop pulling on the leash like this.